Hey everyone, I want to talk a little bit about creating the stencils for the multicolor multi-stencil print. So we've already talked at length about designing the image. So again, I started with my color drawing. I need to know where I'm going a lot in printmaking, and then I work backwards from that. So this drawing allowed me to develop the key image, and then it also allowed me to develop the color stencils. Okay, so as I move from there, I use the tracing paper, and remember that I told you each time to create those crosshairs. That's really crucial. What that's going to allow you to do is to get the image aligned on your stencils nice and neatly, and then to register the colors when you're printing, so you have a really successful print. So a few of the things that I did as I got going. So I've already cut my color stencils, and I'm getting ready to work on transferring and cutting the key stencil. But one of the things that I did was I actually cut all of my stencils before I got going to the same size. Okay, that just makes life easier, and I'm using the manila folders that we've worked with a lot this semester, and so I cut them evenly the same size. I left the tab on there so I could actually write my colors to make life easy for me. And then I also went ahead and I drew the crosshairs on there as I was, before I even got started transferring. So that means that my stencils are fairly lined up from the get-go. Okay, so that's going to be really crucial. So cut your stencils to the same size before you get started, and then put your crosshairs in. So then I can take my key image here and I can line it up with those crosshairs nice and clean, and I'm going to take my time and be really careful about this. Line things up really nicely. Okay, hold it down, make sure you're really lined up. This is going to become very important, so take a little bit of time, eyeball it well. Okay, and then once I've done that, I will tape it down. So again, I'm going to eyeball tape. And in a case like this where I really want to be accurate, I'll use quite a few pieces of tape. And I have already traced over everything on the back, so I can just add pressure like so to transfer. And then the nice thing about having it taped is I can work on an area, giving it some firm pressure, undo the tape in one corner, and pull back to see how well things have transferred. So I actually know I need to go over this area again. Now the tool that I'm using is a folding bone that we use for book arts, but you could use anything. I could even use the back side of my Sharpie. If I want to be really precise, I can go over it with the ballpoint pen. And again, this part is a little bit of review from things that we did earlier on. But I'll keep on transferring my image now, and then I'll be ready to cut, and I'll have all 4 stencils with my crosshairs for registering, ready to go for the next part, which is actually printing.